Okay, so I just finished filming the workout and I think it might be a little bit hard for you guys to follow along. Please give me some feedback. If not on the YouTube channel, then just PM me or something. What I am going to do is make sure that you guys read the descriptions on all my videos. You'll notice that I do write down more or less what we do, or I give you some sort of guidelines. I'm actually going to write down the workouts on the descriptions so you guys can follow along, because it might get a little bit annoying having to like literally have me playing in the background and watching it. So I don't know, maybe it'd be easier if you watch the first 3 exercises or the first circuit, read what they are so you know what they are, go do them, and then as you rest you then continue watching the next bit of the video. But yeah, I appreciate any sort of feedback or any way you think I can make this more user friendly. At the end of the day, this is new for all of us. Cool, have a good one, hope to see you guys soon. Cheers, bye. Okay, excuse the mess, I've tried the workout at first. Okay, so we're going to lift and we're going to carry today. As you guys know, I don't like to isolate body parts, but we do have certain areas that we like to focus on more than others. So today's going to be about lifting and carrying, and we're going to hit the whole body pretty much. So for lifting and carrying, find something heavy. I've got a log and I've got a bag of compost. You're going to grab your dog or your kids or whatever you like, I don't know, get creative. Just pick up something heavy. Obviously, don't be silly, don't get anything that you won't be able to lift for at least 6 to 10 reps. If it's very light, just do more repetitions and turn it into more of an endurance type workout if you can't find anything heavy. If you really are stuck for space or you really can't find anything heavy, don't worry, I've got your back, because it's going to rain the next 2 days and we'll make sure we do some workouts indoors, and yeah, we'll just have to move on to that one. Okay, so we're going to do 3 exercises back to back. I'm not going to rest between them. Obviously, depending on your level of fitness, you're going to decide if you need to rest in between these exercises. You also, depending on how heavy your object is going to determine how many reps you do. So I'm not setting out reps or sets. Just work to your limitations. I don't know what you have in your house, and I don't know who's watching the video, so I don't know your level of fitness. Very different from when I have you in front of me and it's face to face. So yep, I'm going to do the 3 in a row. I'll go through little pointers on them, and then I'll do it again without talking, and hopefully you guys can follow along easily enough. So the first one's going to be your deadlift. Remember, with your deadlift you want to get your feet nice and close to the object. My object I'm able to grab on the outside. Depending on what you've got, you might have to adapt, but for me, feet nice and close, grab the object, hips nice and high. Next I'm going to do a crawl and drag. A lot hard uphill. Variation of chest carries. And then we'll repeat it. repeat as many times as you need to. Okay, first circuit done, on to the next one. Remember, you guys don't have to do them back to back. You can rest in between them as long as you need to, right? So let's go through the next one. We're going to do lapping into a shoulder carry. I've kind of tweaked. I've got a bigger log here that I'm going to use to row, and then we're going to do some push-ups. So let's start with the lapping. So lapping looks like this. On your lap, we're going to go shoulder down, I get one arm under, one over. I use my core nice and tight to get it onto my shoulder. Okay, so if you guys are struggling to change your grip in between, grab it to one side and just finish the one side off and move on to the other. So lapping, one end under, one over, use your core onto the shoulder. Finish off that side and then do the other side. The other option is, if you don't have anything that's heavy enough, get something lighter and do a wood chop. So compost bag is a little bit lighter. Okay, so then I've had to get creative with rowing for the back. Back's always a tough one to do at home unless you have somewhere where you can pull yourself up on, or I'll show you when we do an indoor workout, getting underneath the table. I'm quite fortunate, I do have some rings back there and I have some decking that I can hang off, but I'm quite aware that most of you don't. If you do have a staircase, I would encourage you to, if you can get underneath it or somewhere where you can grab and hang, add that to this workout. Just go hang for a bit, maybe do some scap pull-ups, or if you can pull yourself all the way up, I'd add a pulling exercise after what I've just done here. If you don't have that option, grab something else that you can sort of create like a lever, like what I'm going to do with this one. Repeats on the other side. Next, we've got to make sure we've worked the back. We've got to do the same to the front. So we're going to push up. You can go on your knees if you need to. If you still find that challenging, get yourself raised up on something. Knees and raised. Okay, let's go again. Okay, last circuit. We're going to do an overhead press. We're going to do an inverted crawl with the bag or some sort of weight on our waist if we can. Crawl up and down. We then get a stand up and walk with an overhead press. If you guys have something to balance on, if you have a piece of wood, a plank or something like that you can balance on, challenge yourself by trying to do it on a piece of wood too. Okay, let's go. Remember to keep your arms Elbows in front of you. Core's nice and tight, glutes engaged, don't lean too far back. Inverted core. Remember to keep your core nice and tight. You can squeeze your glutes ever so slightly to make sure your pelvis is aligned. Okay, let's put everything together without rest. I'm not going to talk, we're just going to do it.